How was it working as a mechanic in your younger days?
It was good and very rewarding. However, my body is now paying the price.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
26.
You guys want to know why all the mechanics tell you don't buy a Cadillac or Land Rover, all that exotic, expensive shit that nobody likes to work on? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. 2012 Cadillac SRX all-wheel drive. 3.0. You have to do all of this, just to add washer fluid. Stay away from Cadillacs.
There are social media clips out there about mechanics hating working on Cadillac vehicles. They get views because some of the frustration is real, like you're seeing here. Cadillac tells owners to use certified service dealers with factory-trained technicians for electric battery repairs. GM says a trained dealer technician should handle it, but that already tells you why some jobs take longer and why shops get picky. As you're seeing here, to put the washer fluid in, he has to take out the entire engine. Now, let me make a quick correction about my series Brad Madness, which I'm showcasing. It's not only about mechanic hating on a particular badge. With Cadillac, which is our feature today, the bigger issues are the diagnostics and the repeat repair work.
Now that I don't work for GM Cadillac anymore, let's talk about it. The Cadillac Lyriq. Everybody who works at Cadillac or works on the Lyriqs knows what I'm talking about. They have issues. Before I left, they were having constant issues. You would have to do all these updates. And then when you're in the process of doing the updates, if the update doesn't go through or if it breaks, the car is completely dead, shut down. You got to wait. Customer's car, staying in the shop for months on end. It was crazy and ridiculous. 2024, 2025. I had a customer. She had a 2024 Lyriq. She was in our shop constantly, and I told her, look, after you have them buy it back, don't get another one, because I felt bad for her. She has Cadillac buy it back. She goes, I didn't know she did this. She got a 2025 Lyriq. She leaves that same day. High voltage message comes on the dash. And guess what? We had to keep that car for an extra 1 or 2 weeks. Every Lyriq that came in, this is before I left, every Lyriq that came in, you had to open up a tack case on it. It was constantly issues. So I don't know if they need to work the kinks out, but they were not ready to be released.
Consumer Report says the Cadillac Lyriq and the Optique, they score below average in its 2025 reliability report, so the complaints are not coming from nowhere. Before you repeat what you saw in a clip, check the VIN and the recall list yourself. The NHTSA says you can search recalls by VIN or make or by model, and the Cadillac points owners to its dealer network for service and recall work.
3 vehicles I hate working on more than any other. Cadillac, Nissan, Range Rover. They suck. They suck so bad. I hate them. Kind of like the one I'm working on right now. The North Star is hands down top 3 worst engines ever made. Way too complicated. Very poorly put together. They leak everything from everywhere. They are so jam-packed in there that you have to remove the whole assembly to do damn near anything. These things are just trash. Well, I got a 2-piece oil pan. Got to remove the transmission, engine, subframe assembly to split them so that you can remove the oil pan. That's cool. Go back to this. Go back to when Cadillac was awesome. Easy to work on. Beautiful. I hate Cadillac.
Here's what mechanics are really reacting to. A 2025 NHTSA recall on the Lyriq said the driver display could go blank while driving, which can wipe out the speedometer, the warning lights, and rear camera image. And that is not a small headache for anyone. That's a real diagnostic time and a comeback risk. Cadillac has also been hit with a major GM recall tied to possible engine failure in certain Escalade and Escalade ESV models. When a brand keeps sending back cars for display faults, software fixes, and for powertrain issues, the shop sees more repeat visits and more wasted hours.
This is a brand new 2022 Escalade that we just bought 2 weeks ago. This piece of crap, while going down the toll road, 75 miles an hour, completely blew transmission. Every single thing went out on this car. Everything. The entire thing went black. No gas. I was pushing the SOS button. It wouldn't go through, wouldn't turn on. OnStar wouldn't turn on. I couldn't even put the flashers on. So I'm literally driving down the tollway, 75 miles an hour, halfway hanging out of this thing, waving people down to get me help because I couldn't get this freaking car to stop or turn on. Total bullshit.
So when customers actually post their feedbacks and they're able to post things like these showing exactly the problems they encounter while driving a brand new vehicle, then it is important for others who want to get into this type of model to understand exactly what the nuances are.
Trust GM to make electric cars. We're sitting in a 2017 Cadillac XT5, and this thing's got the electronic shifter, which basically means it's got this big ugly box sitting on top of the transmission, which is a shift-by-wire system instead of the old shift-by-cable manual system. Now, all this basically means for the driver is when you're sitting in a parking lot, you could get stuck in park and be stuck there for a good while. Now, GM will tell you this is a necessary piece of technology that helps you shift more effectively and is safer. But the problem with it is they didn't calibrate this thing correctly with the module underneath the hood. So without a software update from GM, this thing will leave you sitting in a parking lot for hours. And the only way to fix this issue is to buy programming software from GM to update the calibration inside this module so it'll shift right. And that's not the only problem with these things. Apparently, the connectors underneath this can go bad and do the same exact thing. Just leave you sitting with nowhere to go. Now, General Motors is famous for computer issues, electrical issues, and software problems. Let's be honest, if GM can't even get the electrical stuff on their combustion engines right, how the heck are they going to make a car that's fully electric and expect it to work long term? Now, people have been saying for years, once EVs take over, all this repair work is done and I won't have a job. But in my mind, I know that anytime GM, Ford, or any of these manufacturers make new technology, they're going to screw something up. And this XT5 with this issue is just one great example of how this is only going to get worse as time goes on. But for now, I got this thing fixed where it actually works the way it was meant to. And until the next GM electrical disaster, you should stay dirty and subscribe.
And that is why you should always listen to your mechanic before you go out there and spend your hard-earned money. And another reason why mechanics hating Cadillac the clip lands right here. It is often not hate, it's just frustration with cars that push a lot into dealer-only systems, specialized tools and follow-up visits. Cadillac itself, they keep steering owners towards certified service and trained technicians because that's where they want you.
You guys, when J. Harpo said every day some new shit, like, I really do need him to get a Grammy for that. But anyways, listen. I went to Cadillac for suspension issues, and they told me, okay, they can do the suspension issues, and this is how much it's going to cost. Boom. Maybe like the next day, they said that Cadillac had a recall for the engine, and I'm like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with a new engine. Go ahead, do your thing, do your thing, no problem. So boom, they give us this hefty bill for the suspension. We paid it. We pick up the Cadillac with a new engine and our fixed suspension. Okay, fast forward to about a week later, we see the sign right here that you're looking at that says upgrade or update needed. Yeah, so we brought it back into Cadillac and they're saying, oh, now we need a radio module. You guys, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I'm sure that you need to do some wiring and you could have possibly messed up some ground wiring or fuel while reinstalling the engine. Now, you guys, Cadillac, GMC, TikTok, I don't know, but I need your help. Now they're saying that I need to pay for a new radio module when I believe that this was all their fault. Comment below and let me.
It's a nice looking vehicle, and the funniest thing, the first comment someone says lemon law, and she responds, how do I use this information? And the person responds by saying, there's laws on the books that protect consumers from stuff like this. Just get a lawyer, it'll be cheaper. She says, I'm looking for one. But like we've been saying, people are still going to go out there and use their hard-earned money to buy these vehicles, have no idea, no clue exactly what they're getting into. It's all about aesthetics.
Hey, y'all, come look at this. Top, what's going on today? This is the top half of a Cadillac Northstar engine. And there's the starter. When we first got started, this bolt right here did not have a nut. He paid some guy to put this starter in, and he did not even hook it up. We just hooked it up and it started. For all you people who like Cadillacs, and your starter goes out, please do not have a backyard mechanic work on your car. Please take it to a dealership or a shop. I hate going behind jack-leg-ass mechanics having to fix their problems. And the starter is on the inside of the engine. Great work, Cadillac.
And it's only going to get worse because most of the good mechanics, they're walking away from the industry. So the honest take, it's very simple. Some Cadillac vehicles, they are fine on the road, but the service side can test your patience, and they're going to. If you own one, keep your recall checks current and expect dealer-level support on the harder jobs.
Whoever checked this cabin filter on this Cadillac SRX is a straight top shooter. Just tighten it through and then strip down. Do a quick inspection, they say. Yeah. Probably should have just put in the inspection that the screw was stripped and just let the customer know, but I'm too nice. Nice guys always lose. Oh my God, dude, why? Baby mice? Come on, dude. Why? Alright, I'm masking up, dude. There's no way. Dude, look at how nasty that thing is. Has this thing been changed ever? Probably not. 10 years old? It's quite possible. I've been doing a lot of cabin filter videos lately. Maybe I'll just do that. It'll just be Sparks cabin filters. I'll just make money on that from now on. Gus 30. Oh, there's another one. Oh my God, call me a bitch, but dude. Get the potty. Try not to vacuum up their title. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. Good way to end the week. Hope you guys are having more fun.
And that was 2 dead rats he took out from the cabin filter right there. And as he says, this hasn't been changed in over 10 years.
Oh God, I don't know what's down there, dude. I shouldn't be sticking my hand in there. Look what I found, dude. We got both of these guys. And then look at this one.
Oh my God.
No. Here, dude.
No,
He wants to, he needs a friend. He's cold.
No, you just put them away.
We won't show the end of that one. I must admit I didn't watch it at first. So, viewer discretion is advised.
Just another typical day in the car business where we got a survey back, which surveys obviously are really important to Cadillac. And the complaint was that by the time the customer got home, which by the way, she lives 20 minutes away, her car was covered in pollen. I just don't know how we're supposed to prevent pollen from getting on your car after you've left our facility, especially when it's literally just coming out of the sky, mounds and mounds. There's nothing we can do about it, but yet it is our fault somehow. So just another lovely day in the car business.
Yeah, the customer service feedbacks they're usually brutal at times. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. The links are in the description box below. Stay sharp, stay educated, and I will catch you in the next one.